Welcome or welcome back to Noggin Comics. This weekend goes through our top picks from this last week. So before we jump into our top picks, though, we want to talk about a few things. So for subscribers, right, we want to aim for 100, 100 by the end of the year. If we hit that, then this logo here, courtesy of Jamie Corker, will be tattooed on my bicep. But, caveat, if we can hit 50 by the end of September, I want to get this tattooed before New York Comic Con.
Alright.
So, and talking about the shirts, didn't we do something about the shirts?
Oh yeah, we made a Redbubble account, so if you want some merch, head on over to our Instagram and you'll find it there.
Yep, we have a link tree that has...
It's in our bio, yeah.
Yep. Also, there may not be a video next week. Next weekend on July 31st is one crazy summer con.
Yeah.
At the Mermaid. If you've been following us since Mr. Comic Exchange,
yeah,
there's a video about how we all experienced the first tiny convention in Minnesota since the pandemic. But yeah, check that out.
Yeah.
But we have different picks this week.
So
You should say that. Yeah. I'm gonna start off.
Yeah.
Number 5 for me is Dark Blood by number 1 from Boom. Written by Latoya Morgan and art by Watt Bana. Sometimes when you read a book, it just clicks, right? And while reading this, I know you didn't have the visceral reaction that I had.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it,
So,
but yeah.
Yeah, I was reading this and I'm like, damn, I can't wait for the second issue. A follow YouTube channel mentioned this is like Watchmen and Lovecraft Country.
Yeah.
And I see the resemblance to Lovecraft Country, and I think that's why I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it was good. Like, it was a good start.
Very fast paced. Like, it was just... It went from 1 to 60 in, like, what, 2 panels?
Yeah, and the artwork was really good, too.
Yeah.
So, that...
And it leaves us a lot of questions, and that's the reason why I can't wait for the second issue.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Alright, for my 5th pick, I chose Homesick Pilots number 7, with this awesome cover. So, yeah, Dan... Oh, yeah, sorry. Right here. Voila. So, yeah, from Image Comics, Dan Waters, Caspar Wingard, I hope I'm saying that right. So this is the second issue of the second arc, and I thought it, like, the artwork is just so good. But yeah, it's kind of like, it was really captivating. It's the characters are developing more. You have, let's see, Buzz and Amy, who are kind of trying to escape, and things aren't really working their way, and then they have more of character development. But yeah, I just really want another issue, and I've always loved this series. I think it's a really good series. So
yeah, I have to agree. I think each issue has been improving.
Yeah.
It's getting better and better.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think if it wasn't for the other 4 books.
Right, a lot of other books too. It was hard to choose.
I think but 37, 38 books I read this weekend.
For you, yeah. It's crazy. But yeah.
Alright. On to my number 4 pick. Yes. A little Marvel love. Something that we don't really do much of.
I read it too.
You've read the Marvel book. Moon Knight by Jen McKay and... You want to give that name a try?
Alessandro I saw it and thought...
That's not cappuccino.
Capicio, I think.
But, yeah, from the very first page, you're hooked. You have Moon Knight sitting in a chair looking very unamused.
Yeah. Definitely.
And almost kind of like judging you for reading the book. It's like, hey, do you know who I am? Okay, you don't, so let's read the next.
It hooks you.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like this is a great introduction to the character.
Yeah.
Only Moon Knight I've read has been Bendis's. I think I tried reading Lemire's. This is behind me. I gotta retry that. But the artwork,
yeah,
the writing, it all blends well together.
Oh yeah.
If someone who doesn't know Moon Knight can enjoy it like you did,
yeah,
I think that it did its job well.
Yeah, I think it was a good introduction, mainly because I'm intrigued by the show and the character. So
yeah, and if this is an indication of what the show's gonna be like.
Yeah, for a first issue.
Yeah,
for sure. All right, my number 4 pick is Nightwing 82. Shocker. Yeah, I mean, this issue you get more of kind of a background with Melinda Zuko, which is really good. The artwork, Bruno Redondo is just amazing. And I don't know, just this whole issue. It didn't have that like crazy
wow factor
from the issue before, but I think this was still a really good character-driven character background. Yeah, advancement for this. For the series.
I wish I read this book later.
Yeah.
It's like I think it was the second book that I read on Tuesday.
It was for me too. Yeah.
And it is good. I think Nightwing is probably the best ongoing from DC.
Yeah, this and the one that you're going to talk about next are both. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I guess it's best to just go over into that, right?
Yeah.
So.
And I love the cover.
You love the cover. Catwoman. 33.
Yeah.
Ram V and Fernando Blanco.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not the only Ram V book on the list.
Yeah, no.
And I kind of think that's going to be a common occurrence.
Yeah.
For the next whatever he's writing, basically.
Yeah. Everything.
Everything. The reason why this is on the list is the last 6 to 7 pages.
Yeah, mainly.
Granted, the 20 pages beforehand are good.
Yeah.
But, my God, that 6 to 7 pages, you're hooked. Very minimum dialogue.
Yeah, the artwork.
It's just Blanco's artwork. Basically, Selena's survival skills kick in.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're going to read this book, just get to the last 6-7 pages, in my opinion, and you'll be blown away.
Yeah, and it kind of also stems off from the annual as well.
Which was really good.
Which was really, really good. But that, I can't remember his name now, the character.
Oh, he reminds me so much of the guy from Preacher.
Yeah, with the top hat and glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. But yeah, it's just so good. Alright, so my number 3 pick is Shadecraft, number 5. From Image by Joe Henderson and Lee Garbett. I always want to say Garrett. Yeah, so I didn't realize that.
Just want to stop you there. I love how you added the color list in this, though.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Colorist was Simon Boland and letters Rick Lopez Jr. So I wrote them all down so I can remember.
I think that's the coloring.
Yeah, the coloring is definitely, like, this issue out of all of them, I think just really... It's really fast-paced. A lot happens. A lot kind of... sort of wraps up, and I didn't realize it was the last issue of the arc. So now I'm sad. And yeah, I read all of Skyward all at once before the collected volume came out. But I think just these 5 issues, I mean, Skyward's very good, but I think these 5 issues of Shadecraft, I think are just hooking me more, and I just
for someone that hasn't read Skyward like myself, would you recommend that or just stick to Shadecraft?
I would think, wow, I'm getting them mixed up. Skyward is still really good. Different storyline. Still family focused, which is good. But yeah, definitely get like that collected volume. The artwork is still real good. So yeah.
Alright, so our top 2 picks, they're flip-flopped.
Yeah, so
I think that shows how good of a week this was.
One was more surprising, but the other was just obviously...
One's ongoing that's just been...
Yeah, so let's just talk about either one first, I think.
Let's do your number 1 first.
Okay, yes, that is The Many Deaths of Lila Starr, number 4 with the shimmery awesome
you might be
cover.
getting a glare off that, which we apologize.
I'll just hold it. Yeah, so, wow, this issue is the second to last in the whole series, but wow. Like, it was so emotional, and, like, the two main characters in this, yeah, I mean,
It sounds
I
like
was
we have
just,
similar notes.
like, so many feels. I don't want it to end either. Like, just the whole storytelling of this whole series with the artwork by Felipe Andrade. Like, I want to reread it all again, and I will.
Oh, I think when this gets collected as a trade.
Yes.
This is. I know the Eisners just happened last night.
Mm-hmm.
I would not be surprised if this is
so.
nominated next year.
So. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't been reading this book, like, get it immediately if you can find it. But
I think issue 1 sold out.
Yeah, but this issue I feel like is, I think, my favorite one, besides the first issue.
No, that's my second favorite one. The cigarette.
Yeah, that one was good too.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, what else do you want to add?
Yeah, basically everything she said, I have to agree with. It's my number 2 pick. Mm-hmm. Just because what we're going to talk about next was just so damn surprising.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a dialogue between the two main characters I thought was so crisp and just you could see it happening in a TV show or movie. And it's very intense. Like that whole scene's intense.
I think it's the most intense issue.
Yeah. I do see why it's coming to an end though, because honestly, this book probably should end next issue.
Yeah, you don't want it to stretch it out too far, so that you're kind of just like, okay.
And I do feel like Ram V has his, like, he's got the strains off.
Oh, yeah.
Like, restraints off, and he's just going at it. He's like, I'm going to produce the best book I can possibly produce right now.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is his 3rd book this week he released. Justice League Dark was the other one.
Yeah.
And Justice League Dark has been a great story and a bad Justice League story.
Yeah. The Dark story is so much better.
Yeah,
but
the back matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you can find it, like you said, if you can find this, get it, or wait for a trade.
Yeah.
I think this would be like an hour sit down that you would not be able to put down.
Yeah, I mean, it's not dialogue heavy. The artwork just
you get
so
lost
good.
in the art.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like over the top art. It's very simplistic art that's done well.
And I think just the way Ram V writes it, it's just, you can feel for all of these characters, like, 100%. It's just, wow. Okay.
All right, on to the surprise pick of the week, and my number 1 and your number 2.
Go for it.
I'll let you go, because this is your number 2, so I want to...
Ta-da! Superman, red and blue number 5. So there's 4 stories in this. Each story, so you have, I think, Judd Wittick with, I cannot remember who. Here we go. Abraham Mustafa, you got G. Willow Wilson with Valentine Delandro, Joshua Williamson with Chris Sprouse, and then Mark Buckingham, I think, are all together. And then you have the last one is Daniel Warren Johnson. So the first 2 stories, I think, really stick in my mind. One is maybe about crypto.
Well, there's no spoilers.
No.
This is an anthology.
Yeah, the first story is about crypto, and basically him and Kal-El's relationship just is so well written. And then you have the G. Willow Wilson story about...
Oh, damn. Like,
about...
the convenience store.
Yeah. So basically you have Clark talking out this kid who's trying to rob the store, and it works. He gets him to... Yeah. Anyway, and then what are the other 2? Joshua Williamson had...
I'll talk about those ones. You can...
Yeah.
But yeah, like what you say. You said that no matter your relationship with the character, no matter how much you hate, love, or just, Superman, you enjoy this book.
Yeah.
Like, you said that this is a reread for you. Like, you would sit down and reread this no matter what.
Like, the other 4 issues of this, I can't remember any story.
And, like, these 4 short stories is like, bam. But yeah, this was my number 1 because I was completely blown away.
Surprised, yeah.
Like, I was reading this and... To be honest, I was crying. Like, the crypto story...
Ugly crying.
The crypto story had me bawling because it was so damn cute.
Yeah.
The G. Willow Wilson, like, shows you how Superman should act.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't need to use his fist or powers.
Yeah.
Joshua Williamson one was okay.
Yeah. It was basically about him coming from Krypton to
Earth.
Earth.
The Krypton to Earth.
His parents, like, kind of telling him why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
But Daniel Warren Johnson's. No, I'm a huge fan of Johnson's work. Like, Murder Falcon, I think Dead Earth is one of my favorite Wonder Woman stories.
Yeah, so good.
So, and then Baylor Bill's been excellent. But his telling of how Paul Hunt and Clark, their relationship mixed, and how he influenced Clark as Superman to treat citizens, and it's just
he raised him in a way that Clark then raises or goes about his life, and it just comes full circle, which is really cool. Yeah, just so surprising and so good.
Yeah,
wow.
This might be one of my favorite Superman things.
Yeah, I think for me it was we've been watching Superman and Lois, which we had to catch up on, but I think just watching that show is getting me more into Superman and like realizing how much his character is not just Superman. It's Clark.
Just wait to watch Smallville.
I know.
So I'll tell you that. Like, if you've watched Smallville, you know.
Yes, I know. I need to, but yeah, just him and Lois is. Good.
Hey, and going off of this, we have yet to watch Krypton.
Yeah, we have to watch.
So in the comment section, if you've watched Krypton, please let us know if you recommend that.
Probably should watch it
regardless. If you've watched the other videos, you know I'm a Lobo fan. I know Lobo's in it.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
But yeah,
those are our picks.
Those are our picks. Yeah. Like, and honestly, Red and Blue, and Mini Desk, they could flop.
Yeah,
I think. If we were to reread them, maybe Mini Desk would be my number one. Superman, maybe yours.
Yeah, they're so good. So. Yeah.
But, as always, like. Subscribe. Definitely subscribe. Hey, I want that tattoo, okay? I'm not gonna do it unless you subscribe. But, and comment. Like I said, do you recommend Krypton?
Yeah. Any other books?
Or any Superman? I mean, you haven't read much.
Yeah.
I've read a lot of Superman trades recently. During the pandemic, I just feel like I've been diving into the trades.
Yeah.
But, yeah, just let us know. Krypton, watch it or not.
Yeah.
Also, what was your book of the week? These two, if I met somebody on the street who hasn't touched the comic, I would give them this issue.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. So, but as always, thank you for watching this. See you at the comic shop.
Bye.